Well, the other day I showed you this truck, 79 Ford F-150, and today I figured I'd show you the truck I modeled it after, which, ironically, is a Chevrolet. This is a very interesting Chevrolet. It has a 70s model Blazer frame on it, I believe, and but a 80s model Scottsdale body. You can see there how the bed's a little bit shorter, and that's because the guy that owns it cut a foot off the bed so it'd fit on the frame. And it's kind of a cool look. Has a short about a 6-inch shorter wheelbase in this truck, so that's probably better. It's got a lot of fender trimming on it to accommodate the 44-inch tires. Let's see what else. There's a lot to it. It's got 44-inch super swampers on it, which are 3/4 of an inch taller than those via tape measure. It's got a homemade bumper on it. Well, that's just the bare bones of it. It's got homemade everything on it. This is one of the more visible things from the outside. At one point, when this thing was a Blazer, he had the exhaust coming through these holes here. But he's got thick tabs here for recovery. And you can see how well anchored it is to the frame. He's got another plate on this side of it. Sandwiches it, makes it really strong. He did the same shackle flip on his. And I believe he used some drop hangers to get some more lift. And then up front, of course, he lowered that 2 inches. He runs a 14 bolt rear end with the Detroit in it, just like that truck there. What else? It's got disc brakes on the back. Oh yeah, one of the coolest things about it. It's kind of hard to see here, but he's got a transmission, transfer case gearbox, transfer case, which means that this thing has 3 sticks in it. One which controls the front and rear outputs of this back transfer case, which is an MP205, and then one which controls the high and low range before it gets to that transfer case. So he has the option of 2 low in either the front or rear end, or 4 low in both. Well, of course 4 high and 2 high in either one. And then you can also lock it double low, which makes this thing a severe beast. It's got a Warn 8000 up front, and he's actually got one that slides in the hitch receiver on the rear. It's got some pretty impressive tow hooks that he says he doesn't like because they don't hold the straps very well. Also, you can see here he's got a, well, I could get it off, I'm not going to. It's a plug-in for, I guess just if you're going to jump somebody else or off, or use something that requires 12 volts. Like in the back here, he's got one in the back too. I'll show you. And it's for his winch in the back primarily. But it is cool just to be able to back right up to somebody, plug in your jumper cables, and jump them off. Let's see, there's so many things on this truck, I don't even know how to begin them. So I'll just video for a minute. He of course made that I mean just everything you see pretty much, but one of the things he's made is this transfer case cross member here. And then, oh yeah, up front, you can see there, he's made this cross member, and he copied another cross member up here to brace his frame. One of the more interesting things is, of course, he's got high steer, which I wish I could have done that on that truck over there, but I was unable to. Buster, you're just getting in the way. Anyway, and yeah, he's got high steer, which gives him a relatively good angle. You know, he doesn't even have a track bar on this thing. I guess you don't have to have all the fleece brakes. Yeah, especially with that hydro assist, which is also an interesting upgrade. I plan to do that to my truck pretty soon. You can see there. Hydro assist, of course, assists your steering box in turning the tires so that, well, it makes them easier to turn, and it takes the strain off your chassis, you know, where your steering box is, and just puts it on the axle right there, which is a much better alternative. Keeps, if you have coil springs, it keeps your it keeps pressure off your track bar. It's just a good setup. But other than that, of course, it didn't come with it. This also got, this Dana 60's also got a Destroyed in it. And if you haven't noticed by yet, big trucks, that Dana 60 is not a bad idea. That's kind of that's a pretty good recipe for making one hold up. Of course, he's got several lights on the front, which is kind of a given. I've only got 2 up top on mine. And then he's also got a homemade air compressor, just like what I've got on my truck. I actually got the idea from him to do it. It works really good. He's actually got an air tank right here in the back. Well, yeah, right here it is. See it? Kind of an interesting spot to put it, but it works really good. But other than that, all I can really say about it is it's one bad truck.